All right. Ooh, I'm still a bit loud. Let's try setting myself to 25 decibels down. There we go. Hopefully I won't keep on peaking with it being that low. Pop the game down that low. All right. So, as the title says, Krogan quads. Definitely something interesting. Because if I remember correctly, our next objective is, yep, Chuchunka. And when the game finally gets picked up, there we go. There we go. So yes, Krogan quads. That's a thing. I don't think I have, yeah, I don't have any emails. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to go, do I want to do this first, or do I want to go to the Citadel first and do some of the missions there? I'm gonna go to the Citadel, do that. Oh, that's just stream elements. I don't know why it sends that message. I need to figure out how to fix that. That freaked me out for a second. Like, wait, what? Someone just put a chat down when I don't have any viewers? Alliance docs. Yes. I need the embassies. All right. Sup, my man. Wait, what? I thought I bought the... I thought I bought the evidence of what happened. That stream elements message gonna go away? Still there. Jeez. Oh, what the fuck? It was either a firework or a gunshot. Oh, I didn't buy it. Okay. Is that seriously just not gonna... Do I need to modify the chat stuff for it to go away? It's weird that it's not going away. Chat box. Yeah, that's fireworks. I have that. That's not what I want. See if I go here, it's gone. If I go back here. Okay, no, it was just glitching. Okay. Oh, I don't have the game audio. Boy. Okay, it helps if I have the game audio on.
But what I needed... Have you found my son?
I found your son's body in the slums on Benning. He sacrificed himself to save his squad.
I see. Their guilt made them avoid me. They should feel honored by his sacrifice. I know that I do.
And he's taking it well. I mean, as well as you can. Alright, what else do I have to do on the Citadel? Not doing that. I don't have that. I don't have that. That's Muetta Hospital, if I remember correctly.
One moment, please.
Do this, then head back to Chichanka.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Muerta. Muerta.
Tell Matriarch Akita that our huntresses should have this upgrade.
Is it over here? Yes, it's over here.
They were very easy to scale. The humans made some amazing.
I
wonder-
believe you were looking for these prototypes.
I wonder why I did that cutscene.
You found them? Thank you. These biotic upgrades will save a lot of Alliance lives. We'll begin production immediately. Here, for your trouble.
Ooh, money? Experience. Wait, did he just give me experience? As a reward? How does that work? Nope, I'm not thinking about it. Nope, not count.
Welcome to Serta. Thank you for shopping.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Alright then. I got 180 experience. I don't know how much that actually means. Overall, that means however much, I don't know.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I'm still loving stream elements. It's fantastic. Other than that weird little glitch with stream elements right there, but I mean, if that's the worst that they have, oh well. Like that's not the biggest issue. Oh no, the chat boxes won't go away. Who gives a crap? Alright. Okay, bomb. I wonder if the game needs to be any quieter. It seems like it's about the same level as my voice. That's kind of concerning for me, that it's a little bit too loud. I'll bump it down to here. There we go. Hopefully that'll make it a little bit. I'm hoping it won't make it too quiet, but if it's too quiet, then I'll figure that out the next recording session. I'm still trying to get the exact decibels correct.
Normandy shuttle. This is Lieutenant Victus with
And
the
since I
9th
don't
Platoon.
actually have
Do you
anyone
copy?
watch me,
We hear you, 9th Platoon.
We're approaching the bomb site, Commander. Getting bounced around pretty bad.
This is as close as we
right,
get,
I swapped
Lieutenant.
armor.
Look for somewhere to set your platoon down.
Copy that.
Talk to me about this Cerberus bomb.
It's not Cerberus, Commander. It's Turian.
What do you mean, Turian?
It was planted centuries ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
After the Krogan rebellions. The bomb was a safeguard against another galactic war.
To keep the Krogan from becoming a threat.
You won't earn trust with tactics like that. But right now we focus on disarming that bomb.
Yes, but Cerberus found it. Detonation means all-out war between my people and the Krogan.
Right. Where is it?
Those buildings ahead. Cerberus brought equipment to dig it up. The 9th Platoon will cover your flank, Commander.
With all this activity, the Krogan have to know something's up.
Then we can't fail, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Alright. Wow, battlefield right away. Ugh.
Let's move it, people! Keep your heads down!
Wrong one. I want disruptor rounds because Yara? Really? You really shouldn't be out in the open. Oh, missed. Alright, let's see if the Tempest is as I remember and being better than Hurricane. Oh yeah. Not that much recoil, not that much spread, a lot of rounds. I mean, yes. Oop. Boom. No shit.
Get to the building!
I wonder how overkill this pistol is now that I have so much weapon damage on it. Wait, I missed? Oh, that's how much overkill it is. I can shoot a guy in the hand and kill him with one shot. Okay. Oh my god. Nearly one shot a turret. How did I miss that? God, this pistol. Pop. 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 Wait, what? Yeah, that's what I thought. No. No turret for you.
Over on the left, exit!
Thanks, James. I totally didn't see that giant hole. Oh, that shield pylon's okay, that's why. $5,000 credits.
Damn, that ball must be huge. They sent a lot of guys to defend that thing.
It means war between the Turians and the Krogan. Cerberus will stop at nothing to detonate it.
Which means we can't let them detonate it. Surprise, surprise.
Cerberus is putting up a fight, but the 9th platoon is advancing, Commander.
Good work, Lieutenant.
Let's see, I can take down a Saturn in one shot, right? Yep. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful.
We're getting a lot of mortar fire. Heavy casualties. Taking alternate route. Circling around the bomb site.
Copy that.
Oh, that's not good. Pistol scope, I don't really need that.
I'm getting a lot of Cerberus radio chatter. They're prepping for evac.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oops. Were you trying to run away?
Cerberus is leaving.
It's good for them. Let's see.
Better view up the ramp.
Agreed. Let's go.
No one escapes.
I can't believe it remained undetected for so long.
He must
That's
have been far enough underground to stay hidden.
big
Cerberus
ass
had to dig it
bomb.
out.
I don't want to be around when that thing pops. Told you it'd be huge.
Commander, we're entering the bomb site. Moving towards the control station.
Roger that. We're on our way.
Oh boy. Kind of work cut out for us, huh? Come on. No missed frames, no dropped frames. Fantastic. Sniper rifle concentration module.
With Cerberus evacuating, the bomb should be clear.
Don't think so, Doc. They know we're coming. I'll bet they're in a fight.
Melee stunner. I don't really think I need that. Fuck. Fuck. Ah, that's fantastic. Ah. Some Turian tech. That's nice. Alright.
Looks like control schematics for automated turrets. No good now, but they might be useful later.
Cerberus.
We'll catch him, Lieutenant.
Alright.
Control panel, Commander. Cerberus set up a firewall around the trigger mechanism to slow us down. I need to create a bypass. That'll take time. But like you said, no trigger, no explosion.
Are you sure you can disarm the trigger?
Yes, it's old tech. I know what to do.
Alright.
Give me a few minutes, Commander.
We'll make sure you have the time you need, Lieutenant.
Understood. Starting bypass.
Alright.
And thank you for making sure I get this chance.
Just make it right, soldier.
Oh, shit.
Damn it! Commander!
Focus on the bomb. We'll handle Cerberus.
Goddamn sniper.
Detonation protocol interpreted. Shepard blocking access. All units engaged.
Nobody gets past us. Clear?
Where's my claymore? Where's my Dragonator? There you go.
Affirmative.
Yeah, there's my Dragonator.
Here come reinforcements.
I need more time, Commander!
Boop.
More incoming.
Yeah, that's nice for you, but they're not really doing too well, are they?
They're not letting up.
Watch for more shuttles.
Almost there!
Pop goes the weasel. What? Are you mad that I shot you? Oops.
Shepard,
I see it.
Down, now!
Did I just shoot him out of the Atlas?
Programming the bypass!
Huh. I didn't know you could do that.
He's taking fire.
Okay, that thing sucks. Squidge. 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 Booyah.
Commander! Firewall's down! I'm in! Spirits! Cerberus hacked the trigger mechanism. It's set to
Disarm it.
No time! I have to separate the trigger from the bomb. Now!
Come on, my man, you got this. Come on, my man, you got this.
Lieutenant!
Victory. At any cost.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Commander, I've got radio chatter coming in from Krogan forces planetside. Sounds like they started sweeping out the remaining Cerberus troops. Hate to be the guy who told the Krogan about that surprise package. You get out all right? Sounds like it got ugly down there.
The Turians took a lot of casualties, Joker. The Primarch's son included.
Understood, Commander. Joker out.
You can spend your whole life making up for your mistakes. At least the guy went out in a blaze of glory.
We still talking about the
Yeah.
Primarch's son?
Don't worry, Lola. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm getting tired of seeing people die.
I can't count the times I've watched friends risk everything for a cause. To see the lieutenant die for us, for his platoon, it hits close to home.
I don't want to lose good people either, Liara. For any reason.
And especially you, Blue Babe. Ugh.
Good work on Tachanka, Commander. Stopping that bomb prevented the war between the Turians and the Krogan. We can't afford that kind of division right now.
Joker said the Krogan are recovering the bomb?
They moved in, won't allow Turians to send in recovery crews to help.
Can you blame them?
Understandable.
The situation is fragile at the moment. With Rex and the Primarch aboard the Normandy, you've got a situation brewing. We don't have a solid alliance between those two yet. Keep the peace, Commander. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Pack it out.
We couldn't risk another galactic war with the Krogan.
The genophage wasn't enough? You had to plant a bomb on my planet?
The decision was made hundreds of years ago. So much has changed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not enough to tell us about the bomb, coward.
Hey! We can't let the past rip us apart. Working together, we have a chance. Primarch, you had a bomb on Tachanka. And Rex, in the Turian's place, you would have done the same damn thing.
Shepard!
It's over. His own son died today making this right.
Please, Commander. It's all right.
Yes, fine. Shepard, you made your point. We have stronger enemies to face.
There we go.
We do.
I understand your reservations before, Commander. But I hope you now understand the secrecy.
Secrets get people killed. You've learned that the hard way.
Yes. The hardest lesson I'm ever to learn, Commander. My son, he died with the respect of his men. I wanted to thank you for that. His sacrifice will be recorded in the histories of the 9th Platoon. Something any father would be proud of.
Yes, sir.
Man, just trying to keep it together. Can't blame him, really. Alright, do I have enough? Nope, I just have just under enough to get the Black Widow.
You've got distance.
I don't know what that means.
He fought it, said he was still fit for duty. Last thing he told me was that he was joining Cerberus.
Now I think I'm a bit loud compared to the game. Let's try 20... 27. No, 26.5. There you go. Gotta get that 0.5 in there. There you go. Just slightly quieter than myself. Since, you know, people come to watch me speak my mind about absolute nonsense. So we did the Bomb of Tachanka. We have the Genophase next. Should be about the only thing left. Because if we check the journal, that's just on Citadel. That's Citadel, Eden Prime. Recovered from Iruni. Where's Iruni? Is that a specific planet? Because I've checked all the current places with 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. That doesn't have anything. 100, 100. Or does it have something? The Volus needs the Book of Phalanx to inspire his people. Recover it from Iruni and return it to him in the Priscilla Commons. Be nice if you told me what system that was in. That's fine, whatever. That can be. I'll do that later then. Tachanka it is. Let's go cure the Genophage.
Full stop. Hostiles detected at the landing coordinates.
Wait, what?
Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way you're going to be able to land a shuttle there.
Oh,
get everyone assembled in the war room.
Reaper.
I want eyes
like,
on the Shroud.
An entire Reaper. Not just Reaper forces, but a Reaper.
New form of Reaper, Shepard. Using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
They want to fight. They just got one.
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
We're doing this for Palaven. No one said it would be easy.
What do you have in mind?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Rex, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility. Finish synthesizing cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
That's dangerous.
We've never faced a Reaper up close like this. Everyone on board?
There's even a doubt? Let's move, Pyjack. It's time to cure the Genophage.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the comm room for you.
Okay. Who is it? Is it Anderson? Or is it Hack? Oh, Dalatras.
Dalatras.
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka.
Yeah, no shit.
And by now, I imagine Mordin Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
You spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan to cloud your judgment.
Yeah, see...
Do you honestly believe curing the Genophage will end in lasting peace?
Yeah.
We have to give the Krogan that
Fuck
chance.
you.
You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills.
1,000 years have passed.
What do you want, Dalatras?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done. Morden will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Urdnot Rex believe you fulfilled your promise.
Morden would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander.
Fuck you,
We
Delatras.
can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
How about this? I lie to you, say that I did sabotage a shroud, and say fuck you, and still get your support. I'll lie straight to your face, bitch. Fuck her. I don't really need the piercing capability, to be honest. A little bit extra damage doesn't really mean much for this SMG. 30% not using. Oh, so you can combine them together. That's why they're so good. Okay. So do you just want to shoot more rounds before reloading, or not have to reload as often? It just makes more sense to the heatsink. I was just thinking, do I want to use the extended clip or the heatsink? The heatsink is better because it means, well, I mean, I get enough ammo anyways that it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll just use that. Screw it. Yeah, because that's what it needs to ignore 35% of the damage from, yeah. I just rather have just straight out more damage. Alright. Just gonna, yeah, that's probably the one I'm gonna get, just more damage. Because with my build that I have, my build is meant to one-shot targets, so if I can just do more damage, why not? Oh, I forgot to upgrade Liara, and...
I've ordered the clans to assemble at the Hollows. It's our sacred meeting ground. We'll land there and take an armored convoy against the Reaper. This will be the defining moment of Krogan history.
Okay.
Krogan history filled with defining moments. Most bloody. Hope this one better.
Commander, you seem troubled.
I got a message from them.
Rex, it's Reeve. The Reapers are already at the Hollows. Come out with guns blazing.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
Why wouldn't you just... Okay, whatever.
Shepard, keep them away from the female. I'll sort out what's happening with the other clans.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our 6. Now move!
Oh, I'm surprised I missed that.
Don't let them get up here.
Alright, since we're going to be facing husks.
Shepard, it's ugly over here. Whatever you do, keep them away from the female.
Since we're facing Reapers, I need cold rounds. I get 70 rounds.
They'll sing battle songs about this someday. Reaper blood has finally soaked our soil.
We have to get to the Shroud. The airstrike is on its way.
Female safe, Shepard. Vitals are strong.
What's a Solarian doing here? Nobody said anything about this.
Really?
Krogan. Problematic.
Who are you?
Erdnot Reeve, brood brother to our illustrious leader. Reeve and I share the same mother, and nothing else. For which I'm thankful. I remember what it means to be a true Krogan.
Fuck off.
We flay our enemies alive and drown them in a geyser of their own blood. We don't invite them into our home.
This Solarian is not your enemy. He's here to help cure the genophage.
His kind gave us the genophage. Why should we trust him?
Thank you, Rex. I was gonna. If you weren't gonna do it, I was gonna do it.
And so will you.
Thank you, Eve.
You can stay here and let old wounds fester as Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to
Beautiful
destroy
song.
and win a new future for our children. I choose to fight. Who will join me?
I will.
And so will I. Now hold your heads high like true Krogan. There's
Booyah.
a Reaper that needs killing.
Oh man, this is awesome. Ah, just.
Krogan ground convoy, this is Turian Wing Artemek. Our flight vector to the Shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
Copy that, Artemek. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
Reed isn't the only Krogan who wants revenge for the genophage, Rex. You'll have to placate them somehow.
I'll demand the Council return some of our old territory. We'll need room to expand. Recapture the glory of the Ancients.
Glory of Ancients led to Krogan rebellions, countless deaths, creation of genophage. Expansion plan, problematic.
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Tachanka wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference.
No, we destroyed Tachanka ourselves. Technology changed us. It made life too easy. So we looked for new challenges, and found them in each other. Nuclear war was inevitable.
And now our planet is rubble. We'll need a better place to live.
I'd say helping defeat the Reapers would be worth a new planet.
Or 10. You haven't seen how fast we can pop them out.
Rex.
What? With the genophage cured, we'll have a lot of catching up to do.
Commander, on the shuttle, was there something you were going to say?
The Dalitras tried to cut a secret deal with me.
What kind of deal?
She said they sabotaged the Shroud years ago. The cure won't work unless we fix it.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done.
And she thought we wouldn't know better?
Correctly. Would likely have fooled tests, but familiar with STG work, can adjust. Did not come this far for nothing.
You just spared our race another genocide, Commander.
I told you we could count on her.
Rex, my man, you can always count on me.
Why are we stopping?
That's probably not good if it's green.
Rex, you and Morden stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here.
Will do.
Alright. Put that there.
Get moving.
Put that there. Pop this. Grab this.
Look at that Reaper. It's like the end of days out there.
Remember to bring it back when you're done, human. What's happening, Shepard? We can't sit around like this.
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemek, this is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're here.
God damn it.
They can't handle a Reaper alone. We've got to get in there.
Damn it! I don't care if we have to build a new road. We are going!
Oh, shit!
I've lost control. I can't pull up.
That's not good. Fuck. Rex?
Shepard, what's happening?
Rex! Get the female out of here now! Go! Artemek, do you copy?
We have to abort, Commander. That Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
Understood.
No way anyone
Save
survived
your
this.
pilots.
Let's get off
Find
the
another
road.
way.
There's a tunnel over there. Could be a way off.
Get to it! Rex, are you receiving this? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up. Reeves' truck made it out too.
The Turians had to call off the
Tremor
airstrike.
of some kind.
We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the city of the ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
Yay.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up. Nothing will stop this cure.
Alright. This seems to be the way to go, so what's this way over here? Okay, the same thing, just... Yeah. Okay.
Fascinating. This painting suggests Krogan had an artistic side.
And slaves. Guy looks like he's laying down the law there. Okay, that wasn't an earthquake.
Yeah,
Rex,
no shit.
Are you guys feeling these tremors?
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander. It is said that Kalros, the mother of all thresher maws, lives in this region.
Which is another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
So...
I think that's Kalros.
that's what's crawling around down here? No kidding. If they gave the thing a name, it must be something special.
No. It's the fact that the Krogan gave it a name means it's something special. Ugh. Well, good news is that after this, I'll be able to get my... I'll be able to get the Black
like the
Widow.
There are bound to be more than just the ones we killed. Rex, we've got Rachni here. Keep an eye out.
I know. A few of them just attacked us.
Hmm.
All that matters is getting to that shroud. Find us fast.
Good animation.
Finally, light ahead. In my younger days, I would have loved to have spent time here studying these ruins.
Makes you wonder what the Krogan could have been if they hadn't nuked the place.
Rex, we made it back outside.
Well, if you can see sunlight, that's progress.
And the color green. I thought plants were extinct around here.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tachanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still up to no good at the shroud. Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
We're on it.
Love to know how we're going to deal with the Reaper when we get there.
Amazing. Imagine how much Krogan culture has been lost. Maybe Eve is right. Curing the genophage might lead to a Krogan movement ahead.
Fuck. Wait, what? There you go, that's the appropriate reaction at getting shot by the... Hold on. There we go. I don't see no more. Oh, just the swarmers. Ugh.
I'd say Kalros is real enough.
Ah, shit.
Stay sharp!
It's not over yet!
At least I don't need to charge this to one-shot cannibals.
Watch out! One of the big ones!
Damn.
Watch out! One of the big ones!
And he brought friends!
Ouch, okay. Ow. Okay, fine. Yeah, I can just ignore your armor. I don't know they had two set up there. I thought it was just one.
Rex, you're right about Kalros. She's on the move.
Yeah, we've got some ideas on that. What?
Not now, Rex. The commander has enough to worry about.
What's happening?
Some crazy idea we can talk about later. Just worry about getting out of there right now.
Booyah. Crazy idea that... If it's a crazy for a Krogan...
Try to find it, and we'll pick you up there.
We're a little preoccupied right now.
I didn't say it would be easy.
Boing! More Avengers. What, the Ravengers? Ravengers suck, yes.
Shepard, we're coming under the bridge. Get down here and we can get to the shroud. Calros!
Rex?
Oh my god.
Territorial instinct confirmed. She's not gonna get us.
Jesus. I just forgot how big she was.
Go on ahead, Shepard. We'll try to shake this thing and find you.
Pressure more getting closer.
Tell me something I don't know.
Metal in truck and excellent iron supplement for Mars diet.
Now I'm kind of glad we're not in the truck.
This planet is one giant death trap. I wonder where we are now.
Looks like a memorial.
Oh man.
Heads up! They're back!
Oh god damn it. Oh, I missed. Come on. Didn't miss that shot.
Shepard, Rex busy driving truck. Are you still alive?
Doing what we can. What about you?
Alarmed yet? Entertained. Calros is quite resistant.
Oh.
Stay close. Drive faster. I can smell the damn thing's breath.
Whop. Ah. Okay, so I don't even need to charge it up. Okay. So I don't even need to charge it up to kill a marauder. Boing! Oh, I got some frames dropped from the network. 16 frames. Ooh. Half the screen for frames per second. Half the Ooh. 16 frames. I think that's an acceptable loss. Oop, okay. It's a good thing you can't just run off. I love this. Just so for stream elements, I have all the CPU usage and frames that it's running at, and the average time, and how many frames are dropped due to rendering, encoding, due to the network. It's fantastic.
Get down from there and we'll find you.
Ooh, Sorrowful extended barrel. Except I'm having so much fun with harpoon and executioner's pistol.
I don't want it sneaking up on us. Make it quick, Rex. We're exposed.
Move it!
Ooh.
It's Calros.
That's not good.
Move, Shepard.
We're in! Go!
What about Reeve?
No way he survived that. And he was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper waiting for us.
I hope somebody has a plan B.
I know the odds don't usually mean much to us. But I don't think even we can make it to that tower.
We're curing the genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
Yeah.
And I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
Calros. We summon her to the Reaper.
I'm sorry.
Already discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawn. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Calros is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
I've taken some risks in my time, but this seems crazy.
And going head-to-head with Sovereign didn't?
I mean,
this is the
fair.
only way to get to that tower and release the Cure. There's no other choice.
But how would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Calros' glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Kalros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing cure.
This is just fucking nuts.
Let's make sure we all get out of here.
Jesus
alive.
Christ.
We're gonna have one hell of a story to tell.
Yeah, no shit.
Wait! I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot, and a sister to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero.
Booyah.
Now, let's show them why.
Fuck yeah.
Go! I've got this. I am Erdnot Rex, and this is my planet!
Fucking hell, Rex.
See you on the other side.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have cure ready.
Let's get in there.
Alright, I think I'm still actually, I think I'm too loud now, because I just was watching the stream, and I'm really loud. That should be about right. So when I vote, because my standard voice is quite loud still. Oop, I missed. Burn.
Shepard, I took care of those Rachni. But someone has to raise those Maw hammers before you can use them.
Kind of busy, Rex.
Lucky for you, I'm here. I'll handle it.
Rex, the good old badass. Oh, phalanx. Yeah, that'd be nice, but I have the execution pistol.
Shepard, some luck. Original strain in storage. Preparing the cure now.
Quick, Morton. They're all over us out here.
To our left.
Oh shit.
Everyone all right?
I think so.
That's not good.
Consider that practice.
Okay, Shepard. I raised the hammers. You have to activate both of them. My advice is avoid the giant laser.
You've got to be kidding!
Just keep moving. Stick to cover.
Jesus Christ.
Cover's gonna do the trick! Are we really doing this?
Yes.
Don't stop!
Commander, this is Artemis Wing. We'll try to give that Reaper something else to shoot at.
Now that's some goddamn bull.
Goddess, be with them.
Go. Let's push ahead.
On our left! One of the hammers! Gettyson's gonna do the trick!
This is insane.
Yeah. Welcome to my life. Fucking hell. No. Those brutes aren't... Oh, come on! There we go. Okay. Excuse you.
Morton, we hit the first hammer. How's it coming?
Almost have cure. Eve's vital signs dropping. Trying to compensate.
The second hammer's on the other side.
Shepard, get that second hammer going.
Yes,
There's
yes,
a
yes.
Reaper in my way, Rex!
I know, you get all the fun.
Asshole.
Go! Get back to the truck! I'll take care of the cure!
Oh no. Oh no. Jesus Christ. How does a Thresher Maw get that fucking big? Surprised the Reaper could even handle that. Oh, it couldn't. Oh my god. Oh my god, Nietzsche, you scary. Oh my god.
Morton, is the cure ready? Yes. Loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
Awesome.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Awesome.
Damn!
Come on.
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes. Manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Morton, this whole thing is coming apart. There's gotta be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosion's likely to be problematic.
Morton, no.
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My responsibility. Would have liked to run tests on the seashells.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me.
Cocky asshole.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Oh my god. Yeah. They're... son of a bitch.
Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Warning, temperature malfunction detected.
Classic bypass. Standard failsafes. Excellent work. Yes.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
Dude, Morton, you can still make it.
Krogan free. New beginning. For all of us.
God damn it. Morin was a badass, cocky asshole till the end. Oh, man. And there goes the shroud. I want to let the music
A
just
long
play,
time
but
ago, my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me, so I had to kill him. Right over there. That's what the Genophage reduced us to. Animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Morden had to die.
He wouldn't have had it any other way.
no.
And I'm sure wherever
Someone else
he
would have
is,
gotten it wrong.
he's putting in a good word for us.
We'll name one of the kids after him. Maybe a girl.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Goodbye,
Oh, yeah.
Commander.
Booyah.
What do you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done. And know that Erdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
The Kelpic Valley is the valley where the
Thing you
females
just
were.
pulled off, Commander. Curing the Genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Rex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Oh, what
Well,
the hell?
I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
Commander, Erdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain.
Sup,
To
Garrus?
that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth.
Booyah.
May the spirits watch over us all.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. Morden dying. It can't be easy.
Nah, man.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room
my hair's
for mistakes
glitching.
here. You should catch some shut-eye. I'll make sure Joker doesn't launch any suicide missions.
Anything happens, you let me know.
Ooh, no. Man, only an hour's passed? It's felt like a little bit more than that's passed. It's just for playing phrases from Morden. I don't know, but I just got chill down my spine. You know, I wonder what happens if you actually just kind of wander off. Oh, you can't. Well then, I guess they planned for my shit. You know, it's weird that they put the armor on, but not the visor. I mean, I understand it in case you have a full helmet, but like, I don't know. It just seems a bit weird. At least to me. Gotta stop watching Slenderman videos before I go to sleep.
It's open.
What's up, babe?
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
Kaidan? Why the fuck Kaidan?
No one I want to talk about right now.
I understand.
Fuck Kaidan.
Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. She called the comm room.
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Commander.
Can I help you, Counselor?
Oh no, it's a
Shepard,
counselor, not the
I want you to
Diatross.
understand that I owe my position to you, and it's not something that I take lightly. Were it not for you, that weak-minded Counselor Valorn would still be alive, leading the Solarians down the sewage pipe. But now I'm forced to champion a cure for the genophage. It's like saying we need a hurricane to put out a wildfire.
Counselor, Krogan are about to die in droves, so your people don't have to. That's your message.
Human statesmanship at its finest. Speaking of, I need to talk to you about humanity's representative, Counselor Udina. He's moving vast sums of money. We need to talk about where it's going. From what I can tell, you won't like the news. Come see me next time you're on the Citadel. Ishil out.
Yay.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on Vidcom.
Okay.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
The good news is we're managing to win in some sectors. The bad news is we're losing in others. I'm encouraged by our order of battle, though. It seems to be working. We just need to stick to it and pick up the pace.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans.
Booyah.
I'm glad you disabled that bomb in Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. How about the Solarians?
Nothing.
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back-channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get her way.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
Fair enough.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The Blood Pack will be useful. And violent. Mostly Vorchai here. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Darner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it.
Nice.
Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you
Actually,
did,
it wasn't that bad, to be honest.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along.
Both militaristic.
Not Rex's deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Sirkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yogg homeworld.
Can't say that I blame them. Yogg have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Just the ones who can threaten them. Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogan sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces.
At least we know what the Volus homeworld is.
As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
What happened to the Batarians?
Nothing good, probably.
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Ooh, that's, yeah.
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Alright. Hold on. Oh, I already got Master and Commander? Seriously? I'm already at maximum. And my galactic readiness is 63%. Oh my god. What do you need? Like 2,000? By the time I'm done with this, I'll probably have like 6,000 galactic readiness. Jeez.
See the bids and the Maw taking down the Reaper? Man, I wish I could have been there.
I'm just glad the diplomats are off the ship. A Krogan and a Turian in the same room is a fight waiting to happen.
Not anymore, it isn't. Now it's more likely for them to get drunk together.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria.
Huh, Novaria? Oh, that must be one of the other fire bases. Do I have any... Oh, okay. Your regrettable decision. Oh, fuck you, Linron. Commander, I am deeply disappointed by your actions at Chunka. As I thought I made clear, killing the Genophage will have long-term consequences, just like me getting fucked in the ass by a Krogan. Once the Turian Reaper threat has passed, our combined forces will be so depleted that no race in the galaxy will be capable of stopping a resurgent Krogan. Moreover, the Krogan will undoubtedly seek revenge for the Genophage, and the Solarian Union will be the first targets. When that day comes, Commander, the blood of my people will be on your hands. I am ashamed to also learn that our own scientist sacrificed his life carrying out your orders. This is a dark day, not only for my people, but all of galactic civilization. The huge cunt, Dalatras Linron, Solarian Union. Fuck you. It is a dark day for all of galactic civilization because we lost more, yes. But, fuck you. Rex. Shepard making babies again will be fun soon. Making babies again will be fun. Soon as this war is over, let's just say I'll do my part to rebuild our numbers back up. You really came through for us. I'm proud to call you my friend. Eva's in the Celtic Valley, enlisting support from the other clans and spreading the word. She's going to be a great leader. Most of the males won't like me sharing power with her, but too bad, I run the show. We're off to save the Turians now, since apparently they forgot to hold a gun. General Corthius. Commander Shepard, when you first arrived on Mayneen, I had a hard time seeing how flying off with one of the best generals how you flying up with one of the best channels would benefit our fight against the Reapers. However, as I now watch Turian and Krogan fighters working together to take down a Reaper destroyer, I must admit that I am impressed. You brokered an alliance that many thought impossible. Palvin might be saved after all. With great respect, General Corellius Maline Command. Shayala. Dear Commander Shepard, I don't know if you've seen the articles, but the people of Zoo's Hope are fighting again. This time it's against the Reapers instead of the Geth. I'm not sure if you remember B, but you helped me back in Ilium. The Thorian is dead now. I can confirm that, but the spores in our bodies remain, and on some level we are still connected. This is not necessarily a bad thing. As we fight back the Reapers, we feel each other and act with one mind, ignoring pain when the need arises. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. I remember Sovereign's voice in my mind, but when I went willingly to the Thorian as its thrall, but my connection with the peoples of Zul's Hope is stronger. It drowns out the Reaper voices. This situation is imperfect and dangerous. Perhaps the colonists should separate for their own safety, but with one mind, the untrained fight with the skills of veteran commandos, our forces are strong. I have not forgotten how you helped us, how you spared me. We are leaving Pharaoh soon, and when the time comes, we will fight with you. An alert, new article on Reaper. Pharaohs, a group of colonists on Pharaohs have mounted a defensive against arriving Reaper forces, holding them back long enough for civilians from nearby colonies to escape. The informal militia of Zeus Hope, said to be survivors of savage Geth attacks several years ago, have repelled initial Reaper landing attempts with a level of wartime confidence more common to seasoned platoons. The colonies are using improvised weapons such as well as supply salvage from a defunct Xenogeny facility. This colony is our home, colony spokesperson Elizabeth Bayham said. We're survived worse and we know how to fight together. Colony is expected to have time for full evacuation before more Reaper forces arrive. Yeah, stuff back from Mass Effect 1 is still coming into effect. Yeah, Zeus Hope colonists. And I now have enough for the Black Widow. I am gonna go to the Citadel to get it though, because the markup is quite a lot.
Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, Trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Oh man, okay. I got new armor. I want to check out that new armor. I don't think it's going to be better than what I have because all my stuff's meant to just be able to one-shot stuff, and it's fantastic. Power recharge speed. I picked up, what was it? I believe it was melee damage. I believe it was arms. No. No. Alright. Let's check if there's... I don't think I've gotten anything. Let's talk to Garrus and Liara, because I know I didn't talk to them because they were talking to each other. Do this real quick. Or... Are they still talking to each other?
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away.
Sup, babe?
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Could be like the Halo rings.
Do you think Protheans actually completed the Crucible?
No.
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into the Crucible if they thought otherwise. I just wish our Prothean knew more about how dangerous their weapon might be.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt, I'll always remember that tour of the Normandy. But let's be honest, Shepard. It's been more than a half a year. Should we continue where we left off?
I'd like that more than anything, Liara.
Booyah.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list. But later? There's so much left to do. I'm working with Edie. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
Well, bang, okay.
Hello again, Shepard.
Alright, what's new?
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against
that
the Reapers.
screen's really bright.
The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
You brought your little helper with you?
Glyph.
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship? Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
Well,
what happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
Let me guess, detonating the ship?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the
Why
ship?
is my head just turned
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Omega. That's not good. And I got nothing here, yeah.
At your service.
Thank you, Glyph. Where's Garrus then, if he's not calibrating? Is he back over here? What the? Garrus, my man, where are you? I hope he's not there. Did I just miss him?
What are you up to now?
I'm uploading data on the destroyed Reaper to the Turians. They are investigating possible Reaper structural weakness. Our data says Reaper capital ships such as Sovereign are of unique design. However, smaller Reaper destroyers bear similarities.
That one was small?
Relatively, yes. Ground attack ships are only 160 meters in height. Sovereign was approximately 2 kilometers.
Well, keep talking to the Turians. If there's a chink in the Reaper's armor, we all need to know it.
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them. No crew health issues to report.
Did I just miss you? Did I just miss him? There's no way I just missed him. No, he's just not. Oh, that's because he's in the war room, isn't he? Doy. Okay, whatever. Alright. Let's go here. Go do... Let's see what else the Reapers have taken now. Oop. 100%. There you go. 1, 2. Only 2. Why is this flashing? Alright. We'll start searching the new quadrants to see what there is there. Boom.
Signal confirmed.
Ooh. Nice. Oh, Irune. There we go. At least I know what this is gonna be. This is gonna be their book. Yep. It's 33%. This is credits. Oh, fullest fabrication units. And that's the third one, so let's... I'm max fuel right now. Bum, bum, bum. Let's go like that.
I found something.
God. Fucking Reapers, man. %. Dreadnought. Okay, 50%. Yeah, no. There it is. Get some fuel. And piece the fuck out.
Faster than light jump successful.
That's gonna be a journey.
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded. Signal confirmed.
Yep, go figure. Oh, there we go.
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright, I can do this.
Evasion successful.
That was not... I am surprised I survived that. I shouldn't be alive. Oh, god damn it.
Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
I need a good... I just need to get a really good spawn because there's Reapers right there.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful. Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
There we go. Okay, so the angle you are at actually how it does, okay.
Evasion successful.
Okay. At least shit's closer this time.
I found something.
There we go. Volus Intelligence Archives. Fuel. And then leave.
Reapers eluded.
You can have that system for all I care. And grab this fuel, and I should be done with this system. 200 units, which almost gets me back to full. Or I suppose 100 fuel off, but close enough. Yep, 100%. Woot. Alright, and then we can go to the Attican Beta. Alright. Thesis.
Signal confirmed.
Alright, what do I get? Infromatic array. Woo, I have no idea what that means. So the next one is probably gonna be over here if I had to guess. No? Where's the fuel depot? There it is.
Faster
Oop.
than light jump successful.
Thesis. Okay. Do these two. Can I get all three of these?
I found something.
Oh, Pharaohs. Nice. Alright, so now I gotta take a guess on where the fuel depot is, which, not there. Yay.
Evasion successful.
No. No.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
Come on. Where are ya? Well, it should be actually the planet, and there's no fuel depot.
Evasion successful.
Alright, let's try coming in from this angle. Okay, so it's not the planet. There it is. Okay.
Reapers eluded.
Okay.
Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
Alright. Oh shit. Give me my fuel. Wookie. What? I call shenanigans.
Reapers eluded.
Fine, I'll come in at this angle. Call shenanigans on that. I should have been able to. Can I enter to enter? No, I have to.
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Why is this lit up? I want to know why this one's lit up now all of a sudden. Clearly is. Okay, so... Whatever, okay. Look at Novaria. Alright. Let's go kill us some Cerberus. Liara Babe. And James. And after this, then I can go to the Citadel. And can I get a shot? Oh, they're called Spike Thrower. I can go to the Citadel, and I can get. What is it? I can get the Black Widow.
Commander, the enemy has a strategic advantage in this sector thanks to the fighter squadron facility you're about to attack. We want to seize it, but their air defenses are too strong for a frontal assault. Losses would be too cost prohibitive.
How do you want me to handle this?
Go in the back, bring down their defenses so we can send in the troops. Good luck, Commander.
Gotcha.
I have visual contact. There's a small platform above the main landing pad. I can drop you there, but it's gotta be now.
Let's do it.
Booyah. Let's rock and roll. Yep, it's this map. I knew it. I don't remember the map's name, but...
Commander, you'll have to find the command center to take down their defenses.
Keep an eye out for the command center.
They've seen us.
Yeah, I figured that they seen us. James, you can use your striker gun. Fuck. I just love how overkill this pistol is now. Just Centurions, it doesn't matter. Centurion. Yep, just in the nuts. Still dead. Well, I mean, after getting shot by the Executioner's pistol in the nuts, I would hope you would be dead, but... I mean, for all we know, they don't have nuts anymore because they're Cerberus. I'm just looking for weapon mods real quick. Yeah, cover can only help you so much, though. Where? Come on. Up, yep. Oh, medical kit. Okay. Spare parts, some money. You ducked just in time. I don't think there's ever a way to get 2 shots with the Executioner's pistol. But oh my god, if you could. Oh my god.
Looks like we found the control center.
Weekly processing report. Sergeant Parker. All on-base personnel have been processed. Integration protocols updated successfully.
Keep your eyes open. Getting close. We're with you, Shepard.
There's something. Yeah, this is what the old map used to look like for this map. Is that it was this one entrance right here and then that one exit. But now they've opened that up and opened this up right here. Mostly because this was just a kill zone. Oh, look at. Oh.
Damn it. This'll take a while.
Commander, you've got enemies inbound and we can't wait. Someone's got to get those defenses down ASAP.
James.
Lieutenant, you're on.
Do my best, Commander.
Be ready, Commander. You're gonna get swarmed. Commander, I've been flushed from cover. Retreating to minimum safe distance.
No problem. Cortez, get out of there.
We'll wait for your all clear, then relay to the strike force. Warning. Security breach. Initiating lockdown.
Outside communication.
Just bring down their defenses. We'll worry about that later.
Yeah, that didn't go too well for you, did it? Oh, okay. What? What were you gonna do? Okay, you're already dead. Okay, so what I want to know is why these guys don't just have shields, the basic service troops. Because I just realized shields are kind of like your kind of go-to thing to have in a battle. Why would you go into battle without a shield when there are shields?
Commander, shutdown command has to be synced up from the console.
Ready and flare. Are we clear?
Fire up that bad boy!
Ooh. Did I break the animation when I reload like that? No.
Cortez here. We're trying to break through the interference.
Cortez, I read you. Come in.
There you are, Commander. How'd you get through the interference? Area clear. Signaling the strike force. Wait. Scan's picking up something coming your way.
Let me guess, Atlas.
Deploying armed response.
Shepard, look out!
Give it everything you got.
Oh shit.
Take that, asshole!
Anyone wounded?
Only minor injuries.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Coming in to pick you up.
Oh, that went well.
This was a major victory, Commander. A crippling blow to Cerberus operations in this sector.
Nice.
Now all we have to do is maintain control of the facility.
Cerberus won't make that easy.
And we won't make it easy on them. Thanks to you, we can use their own defenses against them. Tell your team they did good, Commander. You should be proud.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. Hack it out.
Some more credit funding, airlines funding. And now I finally have enough for it, man. Ooh.
So, Sarah, about your buddy, the one who joined Cerberus.
Probably popped him in the head, to be honest.
No, I cut ties. Reported him for whatever good that did. No way I want that crap on my record.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Alright. Or not Bakara. Commander, I'm writing you from the Celtic Valley on Chichanka. I wish you were here to see this. I'm watching Krogan pour in from across our entire planet. So many of them that I've lost count. They've all heard the news. We're finally free. The age of suffering is over. Never again will Krogan be afraid to give birth. Never again will they fear the pain and heartache it may bring. While I don't know where fate ultimately has in store for my people, I can promise you your decision to believe in us will not be in vain. We will fight the Reapers for more than glory. We will fight them because we know there is a future for us after victory. The rest of my life will be devoted to traveling Chichanka and speaking aloud the words no Krogan has heard for nearly 2,000 years. There are reason to hope. This I owe to you, Commander. This I will never forget. Fucking hell, Kara. Whew, those are some heavy words. Alright. Adams wants to talk.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy. She is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that. When Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like Joker.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy. She is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
I don't really get the point of this
The Normandy SR-2
problem.
was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
I don't...
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
I mean, she is her own person, but she's...
My self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that. When Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like...
Edie can direct the Normandy with her thoughts. She sees, hears, and feels through the ship's sensor arrays. The Normandy is her body.
I've seen Edie's body, and its curves are a fine sight better than the Normandy's hull.
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment?
Mm-hmm.
Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
Alright.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Are these modifications really necessary?
It's a safety issue, not exactly critical. Under extreme conditions, like heavy bombardment to the kinetic barriers while traveling at peak flight speeds, plasma can vent into this compartment.
It would vaporize anyone standing in this room.
That sounds more serious than just a safety issue.
Well, under those conditions, odds are you're about to lose the entire ship anyway.
But we want every advantage we can get, right?
I'll look for one the next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Yeah, man, I don't want any of these guys to get barbecued. Well, not even barbecued, vaporized. Alright, go a little bit longer. I'll travel to the Citadel, buy the Black Widow, and see if I can buy the... Why is this... It's annoying me. Go to the Citadel, buy the Black Widow, buy the pipes, help the Volus. Alliance docks. Go just straight to the... Oh, is it gonna
Alliance
force
Control,
me?
this is SSV Normandy. Are we clear to descend?
Oh, did I just get myself into some shit?
Alliance Control, this is Normandy. We're headed to Bay 1-4, Zakara Ward. Are we clear to descend?
Wait, what?
What the hell's going on down there? Even if there were a station malfunction, they'd have backups online. I got a bad feeling here. Checking emergency channels. Hey, yeah, this is Joker. Uh-huh. Yeah, no kidding. Commander, there's a communication from Thane. He says it's important. I think you'll want to hear this.
Put him through.
Shepard, the Citadel is under attack. Cerberus troops are everywhere and they're in control of the docks.
Are you safe?
Wait, why do I have my weapons when I have my casual clothes?
At the hospital. I'm in a Presidium storefront.
Did Ashley make it out?
We got separated. She said she had to protect the Council. I'm going to CSEC headquarters.
Why CSEC headquarters?
It's been compromised, and CSEC's response depends on it. As long as Cerberus is holding the headquarters, they have the station.
Alright, Joker. Get us away from the docks and close to CSEC HQ. We'll deploy in the shuttle.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Well, I didn't mean to do this, but okay. This is happening. And I just wanted to get my Black Widow. Give him something else to use for a little bit. I have more points? Huh. Armor targets, damage to frozen shield targets. I'm just using disruptor rounds at this point, so I don't need that. Can't do anything. Pick what you want. That locks. Oh, that's not good. How did Cerberus even get to the point of being able to attack the Citadel? Like, I think that would take up way too many supplies for Hornets.
Okay, people! Coming in hot! Get to cover!
Aye, aye, ma'am!
Nope. Fuck. Oop. No. Oh yeah. Once you get used to the drop on this fucker, you can just peg people. I just wish it had physics like the Spiker did in Fear. You can pin people to the walls and stuff like that. Bailey! Hold on, let me check her mods real quick. I don't think there'd be any mods. I don't know. Bailey!
Shepard, I saw those Cerberus troops on you. I thought you were done for.
Bailey, what are you doing here?
Getting my ass shot off trying to retake headquarters. Cerberus took it in the first push. We gotta kick them out of there. Everyone in C-Sec's flying blind without the network.
Is this the situation everywhere? Are the counselors even alive?
They split up. I'll know more if I can access the terminal inside.
Can you get us in?
I'll get the door. If no one interrupts me with a bullet this time.
Why the Predator? CSAC. You know, I just realized something. So I understand the translators being, you know,
Here we go.
for...
CSAT network access, courtesy of Cerberus.
How's that gonna help?
Cerberus has control of the main channels, but I can set up a new one. Without it, our people have no plan and no chance. Hello.
What have you got?
A warning from Counselor Ashiel. She's supposed to be here meeting with the Executor. This move may provoke retaliation. Well, that's an understatement. If she's inside, she's in trouble.
Why would the counselor be meeting with the Executor?
That's a good question.
Usually it means someone big's about to be prosecuted. I guess that someone had Cerberus friends. The counselor would have a clearer picture for all the good that does us.
One counselor's better than zero. Where am I headed?
The Executor's office is defensible. She may have gone to ground there when the shooting started.
I'm on it.
Just a sec. There. Now we can talk by Omnitool. Go.
Right. Alright. Other weapons prepared.
Did you hear all that?
Yes. I'm nearing the building, but running is difficult. I'll try to get to you.
Any weapon mods around here? No, of course not. Why would there be? Ah, you stopped. I was hoping to be able to smooth move them and just hit one with an incinerator and the other with a round. That didn't work out. I missed? Wait, what? Assault rifle piercing rod. Oh. Ooh, key.
Troops in the lobby. They were dug in.
I can see more through the cameras. They're all over the station.
Come on. Just pegged in the back of the head. Bathroom. Oh. Okay.
Got it.
I don't didn't mean to do that.
They really went room to room, didn't they?
So the Revenant is just awesome assault rifle. It's like the Typhoon, but it's called a Revenant. Poor fool didn't even know what was gonna hit him. I suppose that's kind of a mercy, isn't it? Ooh. Yeah, let's check. Let's check the comparison. Same amount of capacity. Revenant just weighs less and is less accurate. I didn't need my recharge speed.
Any survivors in there?
None yet.
Damn it. Keep looking.
Will do.
So many lives given.
I don't think they gave, Doc. I think they got taken.
Pistol. Piercing mod. Oh yeah, that's because that's what I need with my Executioner's pistols. Even better piercing. How do you get to the Talon right there? Hornet. Hornet's kind of a... Okay, that's not how. Is there a particular thing I need to do? Maybe go over here and then go backwards? No. Oh, you motherfucker. had a roll, didn't he? It's gonna be
We've gotta
so
be close
cool.
now.
Looks like the fight's over.
It's gonna be so cool too. Okay, you're dead. Ooh. Oh, through the hand. I love how you can see where the spikes land. Or if you do that, where they go through. Sniper rifle piercing. Oof. Down here. Is access denied. Shame I can't get the Talon. Not exactly necessary since I'm using the Executioner's pistol, but still, would have been nice to have those Maws, whatever Maw was in there.
Bailey, looks like they got the Executor and 2 Solarian bodyguards.
Damn. Alright, keep searching. If you don't see the counselor's body, don't count her out yet.
Found her. She looks unharmed.
Get her somewhere safe.
Alright. Oh. Shit. That's not good. God damn it.
Don't even think about it.
Shepard, he's going to kill us all.
That remains to be seen.
I mean Udina. He's staging
Wait,
a coup.
what?
The other counselors are headed for a trap.
3-on-1, pal. It's over.
No. Now it's fun.
Thane! Badass! Yeah, Thane. Kick his ass. Kick his ass, Thane. What? No. I am gonna murder the fuck out of you.
How bad is it?
I have time. Catch him.
Shepard, what's going on up there?
Thane needs medical help, fast. And I need to take care of an assassin.
He must be going after the rest of the council.
Get the word out. Udina's trying to seize power. I've got to get to the counselors.
They're being taken to a shuttle pad on the Presidium. Start driving. I'll try to raise them on the comm.
I'm gonna murder the fuck
I've got
out
a
of
fix
him.
on the council's position. I'm sending it to your car.
Good work, Bailey. We're almost there.
Asshole. That's not good. Asshole. I'm seriously gonna kill that guy. Gonna murder the fuck out of him. At least I brought James with me. He's used to crashing shuttles.
Shepard, my instruments say your car's stopped.
I'm on foot now. Any luck contacting the Council?
Negative. Their guards are dead. But we've still got vital signs on the Council's transponders.
Where are they going?
The shuttle pad above Shalmar Plaza. Houdin is with them. If he can get them in range of that assassin, this is all over.
On my way.
I don't know what you were trying to do, but you're just not having a good time. Fuck. God damn it. How the... Oh, you're dead. Here. Over here. Dead woman. Boop. Yeah. That was fun.
They've sealed us out.
Yeah, they can try. Let's see, over here. This. Climb up here. Grab these credits. Whoever's credits they are, they don't need them. Or they do.
I'm at Shalmar Plaza. Where's the Council?
In an elevator. They're trying to get to the shuttle dock. Someone's following them. Someone with a sword.
Yep.
Got a ride for you, Shepard. Grab an elevator.
Oop. Any weapon rounds? No? Okay. I just can't help but think, what am I gonna do with this inside a Covenant ship? I totally could have shot him with that sniper rifle.
Okay, I'm in the shaft.
Hang on. This'll be a fast climb.
Ooh, shit.
Tell me that assassin hasn't reached the Council.
He's trying, but I'm making his elevator stop on every floor.
Nice.
Nice. Oh.
I found our friend.
Kill his elevator. There's a power conduit beneath it.
Going down.
Asshole.
Incoming phantoms.
What? How? I mean, that works.
Shepard, bad news.
Is
What
there any
now?
other kind?
That hitman jumped to another elevator and he's overridden my controls. He's on his way up. I can't stop him.
I'll handle it.
Not again.
Which side this time? Nope. Really should just use this at this point.
Shepard?
I see them. Jump!
Okay.
Did you feel that?
Gunman, get down.
Blue, Jesus.
Go. Damn it! Cerberus hit the shuttle. Everybody back to the elevator. Shepard?
Shepard's blocking our escape. She's with Cerberus.
Udina, let me handle this. Shepard, guns down.
I've come for Udina. You don't have to get involved.
Yes, I do. I'm all that's left.
We don't have time to negotiate. You've been fooled, all of you. Udina's behind this attack. The Solarian Counselor confirmed it.
Please, you have no proof. You never do.
There are Cerberus soldiers in the elevator shaft behind us. If you open that door, they'll kill you all.
What Shepard says is possible. Unlikely, but possible.
Thank you.
We don't have time to debate this. We're dead if we stay out here. I'm overriding the lock.
Stand down. You don't want to be shot by your own Marine.
Ash, you know the stakes.
Come on, get Paragon, bitch.
Me. I'm a lot of things, but an underhanded assassin isn't one of them. Where does that put you?
Udina, step back from the console.
To hell with this.
God damn it.
Gun!
Ashley deserved it.
Son of a bitch.
That's not good.
The door!
Bailey.
Made it as fast as we could, Shepard. Looks like you took care of things.
Yep.
Then it's true. We were in danger. But I don't understand. You said Cerberus was right here.
Cerberus was right here, but they beat feet into the Keeper tunnels when they figured out we were coming. Sorry, Counselor, I'll say it plain. Shepard just saved the lot of you.
And I owe you, Shepard. For our lives, and for brokering a deal with the Primarch of the Krogan that I never could.
Just doing my job.
Counselor. Times like this, we all stand together.
Shepard, do you have any idea why Cerberus would do this?
Honestly, no. But I plan to find out.
All right, people. Principals are evacuated. We got a tunnel and 1 million more places to secure. Move it.
Yes? Things didn't go as planned. The Council's still in control of the Citadel and Udina's dead.
Udina was expendable.
Now what?
There are other plans in motion. I'll fill you in when you return. I'm surprised you let Shepard get the better of you, Ling.
It won't happen again.
You say that.
We'll see.
It's kind of hard to beat Shepard because I'm Shepard and I'm awesome. And Shepard's awesome. That means it's impossible.
We looked over every centimeter of those tunnels, Shepard. Your Cerberus pal is made out of smoke and mirrors.
He likes to fight. He'll show up again.
Pardon me if I'm not reassured by that. We can't even get an ID on him. He released a VI into the Citadel system that erased footage of him wherever he went. I guess he didn't trust that Udina's plan would come together. That reminds me, we got your friend Thane into Huerta Memorial. He's in for surgery. Apparently, there's complications.
Oh, no.
Do you think he'll make it?
I caught that they didn't have much drill blood on the Citadel. I notified his next of kin, his son Koliat. He was the right blood type, but I don't know if he made it in time. We're pretty sure the route to the hospital is safe from Cerberus if you want to see him. I'd go now.
I'll get on it.
Oh, and you can tell him the Solarian counselor says he's a hero. It just, I don't know, make things easier for him.
I'm sure he'll be happy about that. Ooh, I can finally buy the... Don't mind me. Bum, 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 bum. Wrong console. Boom! Booyah. Stabilizers. Sniper rifle barrel. I'll buy that, why not? Killing the Paladin would also be pretty good. Paladin's pretty good too. It's not the Executioner's pistol, but it's up there. I don't need power recharge speed. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, Black Widow. Oh yeah.
My wife was just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told you might be able to help me.
Of course. You're Neota's spouse, correct?
Yes. How did you know that?
We keep identity information on all permanent Citadel residents engaged in formal relationships with Asari. That way, should anyone require diplomatic aid, we can ensure prompt assistance.
That's wonderful. Then you can help me send my daughter back to my wife's family?
I'm afraid, however, that might be a bit difficult.
Okay. Oh, there's an Elcor here now.
They hit where? Damn it. How are we supposed to predict the moves of an enemy we don't understand? Divert to... Crap, do we have any AI-enabled fragments of Sovereign? Any Reaper code I could analyze? No? Well, then they'll keep outmaneuvering our fleet, and Asari worlds will keep burning.
That's something to grab, I guess. I wonder where the Volus is. It's not this guy. This guy's the...
Thank you again.
Yeah, it's the... I wonder if he's down in the docks. I thought all the Volus stuff was up here. Turian. Are you gonna need something now too? No, okay.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Let's go.
Areas tagged of interest to you. One moment.
Let's go to Martha Hospital. See how things doing.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Seeing it here too. We're low on metagel and synthetic blood, and we don't have enough volunteers. If we could get the rings of Elune from the Salian Nebula, we could declare a cultural crisis. People would have to listen. No, they're not just symbolic. The Asari revere Elune. She wore these rings after learning medicine from Athame herself. She was like a Dalatress for your people. If we displayed her rings, we'd get more Asari support in the hospitals.
Alright. Dog.
Welcome to Serta.
Be safe.
There's got to be something. I don't know what Cerberus was packing, but we're going to lose this patient.
Talon,
Without a
Hornets.
new treatment plan, we're stuck, and I can't think of anything beyond what we've already tried.
I know, but I can't think of anything else. Can you?
Palaven is very busy, but this is one of your own generals. He was stabbed with a poisoned blade by a Cerberus soldier during the attack on the Citadel. We can't identify the toxin. We're barely keeping him alive right now. It's some form of neurotoxin. If you could look at our charts... Of course, I understand. Even a general is just one man. Good luck. Who are we to choose who lives or dies? That's not what we do. We help our patients, all of them.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when we run out of supplies. I've seen this happen in combat before. And we will run out of supplies. Have you seen the projections the Administration Center made?
I have. The situation is going to get worse. What's your point?
We can't deny the facts. If we prioritize them, some of our patients are in a much better position to survive. If we take care of them first and ration our supplies, we can save some now, and enable ourselves to save more later.
We...
Oh, okay.
Can I help you? I'm looking for a Drell named Thane Krios.
Well, we have a Drell, but not under that name.
He was injured. Stab wound. He's a regular patient here.
It's all right, it's all right. I see. The doctors were able to repair a lot of the trauma. However, Mr. Krios is in the final stages of Keprel's syndrome. At its worst, Keprel's syndrome interferes with his blood's ability to carry oxygen, and he lost a lot. Now, they've given him transfusions, but frankly, there was a very limited supply of Drell blood on the Citadel.
Yeah.
I'll get more. Give me his blood type.
That's not going to work. Only one other Drell on the station is a match, and that Drell is in with him now. We did all we could to help him through surgery, but his body can't replace lost blood with new cells. Too much shock. His son, Koliat, he's in there saying his goodbyes. You might want to say
God
yours.
damn it. Not Thane 2. I just lost Martin.
Commander Shepard, my father mentioned you were no longer incarcerated. I don't know if you remember me. I'm Koliat Krios. I came to donate blood and, well, he asked me to take off his oxygen mask so he could be comfortable. I don't think it will be very long.
Your father helped me save a lot of lives. I'd like to be here.
Of course.
Commander, I'm afraid I won't be joining you again.
You've done more than enough, Thane.
That assassin should be embarrassed. A terminally ill Drell managed to stop him from reaching his target.
I'll pass the word along.
There's something I must do before it gets worse. I must... Kalahira, mistress of inscrutable depths, I ask forgiveness. Kalahira, whose waves wear down stone and sand.
Kalahira, wash the sins from this one and set him on the distant shore of the infinite spirit.
Koliad, you speak as the priests do. You have been spending time with them.
I brought a prayer book. Commander, would you care to join me?
Of course. Yeah, man, I don't believe in religion, but if it comforts Thane,
This
man.
one's heart is pure, but beset by wickedness and contention.
Guide this one to where the traveler never tires. The lover never leaves. The hungry never starve. Guide this one, Kalahira, and she will be a companion to you as she was to me. Koliat. Why did the last verse say she?
The prayer was not for him, Commander. He has already asked forgiveness for the lives he has taken. His wish was for you.
Goodbye, You won't be alone long.
Who are we to choose who lives or dies? That's not what we do.
Everyone makes sacrifices in wartime. You'll make yours sooner or later.
I'm sure I will. But I'll do it without betraying my oath or my patients.
It's not that simple. If we aren't careful about this now, we'll end up losing everyone.
Then we'll find a way. Look, we have more fortunate patients, right?
Yes, and I hate to say it, but the fortunate ones have far better survival odds.
And more credits. So we asked them for donations, to get more supplies, for those without credits.
What? Are you saying what I think you're saying? That's... You know, that actually might work.
You know, I'm just not happy right now. Both Morden and Thane dying, I'm just not enough. That's just. You know, I was all like, yeah, booyah from the Krogans and all that, and now it just.
Select a destination. One moment, please.
Yeah, it's a little bit more depressed.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Listen, I thought of something. No, it can't wait until I'm back on duty. The Hesperia period. Their statues had legendarily accurate Prothean inscriptions. Can we use that? Yes, I know the Athena Nebula is off limits, but this... a classified project. It needs all the Prothean intel we can find. I haven't found any reliable pictures, but just think. If those statues had something that can help us, even today...
Welcome to Kanala Exports. Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind.
SMG magazine. I
At
don't know
Kanala
any of the
Exports,
magazines.
we believe in a peaceful heart. Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Elkos Combine. If it exists.
I don't know why I need that bot.
Thank you, Hart. Come again.
It's my money, and I'm closing my account.
Your account helps fund Citadel defense. If you shut it down and hide the money under your bed, it hurts the war effort.
And if Cerberus attacks again and takes the Citadel, my money is gone. I'll take my chances on my own. Thank you.
Have you seen Palaven? Or Earth? You can't escape this war. At least here you've got the Council fighting for you.
But to fight, they need money. Money this bank has loaned them using accounts like yours.
Okay. Okay, damn it. I'll leave the account open.
Besides, how can someplace like Sanctuary promise more safety than the Citadel?
You're right. I guess all we can do is hope for the best.
I keep on hearing this Sanctuary. I don't remember what Sanctuary is, to be honest.
Can't believe how hard the doctors are working to keep that terrorist bastard alive.
He's in intensive care?
He got blasted by Cerberus. They think he's just another victim.
Spectre terminal updated.
No, the Krogan are the only race that can fight on the toxic world, so they need support. Well, ideally, something like a Cacliosaur. They're good in mountains, immune to toxins, ferociously loyal to their riders. Yes, they'd be ideal. Unfortunately, they were driven to extinction during the Rachni War. So, unless we can engineer something new, Krogan on toxic worlds will have to fight on foot without support.
Wait, so if I bring them a fossil, they can bring back an extinct species of dinosaur? Or, well, I'm gonna assume dinosaur. It's probably an alien dinosaur, but...
Another Cerberus trap? Bomb or turret? How many this time? Clear the area until you've done a full sweep. We need a way to find their tech and shut it off safely. No, E-Crime still doesn't have anything. The tech they got off the bodies of a few Cerberus engineers self-destructed when they took it apart. Not much we can do, except Pick up the pieces after another turret guns down on Mom and her kids.
These are control schematics for Cerberus turrets. Will these help?
There we go.
Damn right they will. I'll have E-Crimes dig into them. Might even help us find the little presents Cerberus left for us. Thanks a lot. This is gonna save lives.
That's what I do.
Auto record on. Scene contains large scorch marks. Looks like 3 fatalities. Entire area shot to hell. Precision shots. I heard the Geth use jamming towers to prevent auto-targeting. If we had tech like that, we might save some lives next time somebody attacks the Citadel.
You want my security vids? Bring me a warrant. You're stonewalling me? Those vids could be vital to the war effort. I doubt the Reapers have agents doing business in my cafe. We're trying to protect you. Hell of a job you're doing. See those scorch marks? Cerberus killed one of my servers right there. Where were you?
Hey, I lost friends too.
Yeah.
If you care about finding the Cerberus informants who made it happen, you'll give me the vids.
We're at war. If you care about the safety of the Citadel, you'll help CSEC however you can.
Thank you, Commander.
I have some high-profile customers. If word gets out that I'm ratting them out to CSEC...
He doesn't
care. You think
care.
I care about insider trading or electronic smuggling right now? I'm after the bastards who attacked the Citadel. Nobody else. You've got my word on it.
All right. Just... I hope it helps.
Yeah, priorities. CSEC probably has priorities, just like regular police. If you're smoking weed in your house and no one gives a fuck.
If we'd kept digging a few hours longer, we'd have gotten the Obelisk of Karza. I know the Hades Nexus is off limits. I'm not an idiot. Damn it, the Alliance needs that thing right now. The Obelisk of Karza was supposed to contain Prothean language translations, like the Rosetta Stone.
I'm surprised I got the
Think of how much it could have helped us understand.
ability to use Rosetta Stone. I'm pretty sure that would be trademarked. No, but just like cops, no cop gives a fuck if you're smoking weed inside your house and go out and check the mail or something, or go on a walk while, and it's like, no one, they don't give a fuck. It's only when you're doing something stupid. Melee damage. Can I go down? I don't care about the incisor. Still gives me an upgrade.
Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance.
You know, I'm tempted to buy these pistol upgrades just to see if I could get multiple shots with the Executioner's pistol. Why not?
Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance. Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Our selections include rare technology upgrades from the Terminus systems.
Rules be damned. People have a right to defend themselves.
If you start selling weapons to everyone on the Citadel, CSEC will shut this whole place down.
CSEC couldn't protect us when Cerberus attacked. I'll take him to court.
You think a court is going to want more people running with guns right now?
Then we'll go to the wards, safe in the back room at Purgatory.
People are already scared. If you violate weapons laws, they'll just be scared and trigger happy.
So, very, very good conversation right now for times right now. I am a big supporter of the Second Amendment. Surprise, surprise. Second Amendment's good. Castle Doctrine's good. I think if someone intrudes into your house or starts shooting, like the what was the one nightclub? It's not. What was the one nightclub shooter from a while ago? That was like one of the biggest mass shootings. Someone that was carrying might not have been the best solution, but it was a better solution than no one having a gun and letting the person do what they wanted. I think places that ban guns on their premises, outside of ones that are just logical, like courthouses, federal buildings, like that makes sense. But places like nightclub banning guns is kind of well, I suppose nightclubs kind of make sense. If you're drinking, you shouldn't carry. just flat out. You're drunk at that point. But if you're the sober person and you're carrying, it's perfectly, that makes sense. Because if someone comes in with a gun, it's gonna be on you to help defend people. And that means eliminating the threat if you can. And, you know, eliminating the threat, that's what you do. So I'm going to be supporting the angry merchant, of course, because people deserve to be armed, especially in situations like this. So if, say, in the U.S., it gets invaded by a enemy force or something, everyone deserves to be able to defend themselves with a gun against this intruding force. Or if someone just breaks into your house, you should be able to defend yourself with that weapon, with a gun, because you don't know what they have. They could be carrying two, but they're carrying illegally. So, and obviously you're not doing anything wrong. You're just, in your house doing whatever, eating, sleeping, masturbating. I don't know what you're doing. Who gives a fuck? It's your house. But when someone breaks in, whatever happens from there is on them because they broke in. As long as it's not excessive, like, one of the excessive things was, I remember hearing this, I don't know how true it is one guy was, two kids broke into this guy's house multiple times, so he ended up waiting for them, armed, and when they broke in, he shot. That's not how that works. If you know if they're breaking in, you should call the police. But the moment they show some type of hostile action, like breaking into your bedroom, or making any suspicious moves, you point your gun at them, say hold, hands up, and if they don't put their hands up or they make any suspicious movements, that's on them. Police would do the same thing. Waiting for them, shooting them when they come into your house right away without any type of here's your warning, and then not applying first aid, like putting pressure on the bullet wound, that's illegal. It is a requirement, because I've just done my carry class. It is a requirement that if you fire a gun and you do hit someone, you have to apply first aid. It depends on state by state what first aid you have to apply. For the state I'm in, all you need to do is call 911. That's as much first aid you need to apply. And this is only in case of, you have eliminated the threat. So the person is no longer a threat to you. If they still are holding a knife or something and telling you to stay the fuck away, that's on them at that point. But if they're going, oh god, I'm shot, please help me, and they're no longer holding a knife, you kick the knife away, you put pressure on the wound, you wrap the wound, put pressure on it, making sure you don't get any blood on you, because you don't want to, if they have some type of disease like HIV, you don't want to catch that. You have to be safe about it. You have to be smart about it. You need to have thought of these things beforehand, before they happen. That's the responsible thing to do. So I don't fully agree with either of these two on that point. I more agree with the angry merchant, but I do have to agree with the worried merchant too. It's not one or the other. I agree for the angry merchant because everyone should be able to carry, but the way the angry merchant's going about it is he's selling them illegally. That's no bueno. That's the difficult thing. Because I suppose in the Citadel they don't have the right to bear arms, so I have to, because it's legally, this is where showing I'm lawful. If I have a character alignment, it's lawful. I have to go with the worried merchant because it's not legal to sell it. And one of the biggest problems is illegal guns. If people could not get their hands on illegal guns, a lot of the gun crime would probably go down. I'm not saying for sure, but like, there'd be probably less gang gun crime, at least, because most of the weapons they're probably getting are either have been passed down or have bought illegally or some other method stolen. Because I highly doubt someone's going to buy a gun that's affiliated with a gang. I don't even know if you can buy a gun if you're affiliated with a gang. And then, at that point, use that gun in a crime. That's just implicating yourself. And I don't think people are that stupid. I mean, or I should say, a person isn't that stupid. People are stupid. Whenever people get in crowds, it's herd mentality at that point. So, I emotionally agree with the angry merchant, but legally and mentally have to agree with the worried merchant, and because it's legal requirement, I have to go with the worried merchant.
Would a bunch of civilians shooting at anything that moves make the Citadel safer?
The commander's right. Maybe if the council organizes a civilian militia...
There you go.
Otherwise, they'll just panic and get themselves killed.
I just
Dude, I completely understand this angry merchant.
I know, but second-guessing CSEC isn't the way. What if we submit a proposal to start a militia?
This Solarian is smart.
That'd be something.
There you go. Fucking compromise right there. That's Solarian. I'm glad I went with that word merchant. A militia is a brilliant idea. Being able to, have some type of quicker local response would be great. Like, alright, I mean, I'm sure a lot of the countryside where police are half an hour, 45 minutes away, you kind of need that type of thing. If you're, well, I suppose if the police are 45, 30 minutes away, then you probably don't have that many neighbors close by, but...
Commander Shepard, do you have a minute?
Sup?
Can I help you?
I got a lot of carried away on that one.
It's an honor to meet you, Commander. I've got a saboteur hacking key systems, power, communications. It's bad. If you've got time to help, check out this console. Got it. Looks like a collection of access codes. They're Batarian diplomatic codes, from back when they had an embassy on the Citadel. If you can use your Spectre access to find them, I can shut them down.
Gotcha.
I can access restricted intel at the Spectre office in the embassy. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
No, but owning a gun...
Have to keep enforcing the law. Same as always. Without that, everything goes to hell.
Look at Paladin, my friend. We're in hell. We should be looking for terrorists. The rest can take care of itself.
So the bar fights, the drunken disorderlies down by that purgatory place?
How does cracking down on that crap help us win the war? People need to blow off steam right now.
And how does letting the misdemeanors go help the war?
Less time spent on the light stuff means the Citadel has more money for defense.
Alright, so this again. Rant number 2 now, because of course. I get the logistics of both sides. So, the angry side and the patient side. So the angry side is obviously summed up by why are we spending money on small things like misdemeanors, like, things that aren't that big of a deal. Well, they are a big a deal, but a bar fight. Most bar fights, they'll last 10 seconds. Everyone will leave. That'll be it. Or, God forbid, like domestic abuse or something. During a war, that's kind of small time. Like, why would you do that when you could be looking for terrorists? But under that same idea, well, we're kind of at war right now. I mean, the U.S. is kind of always at war, to be honest. God, I wish it wasn't, but that's how it is. I'm not a politician, unfortunately. Oh, unfortunately. I'm not that good at lying. And then, obviously, if you take the resources that you'd be spending looking for terrorists and other stuff, and other hostile entities, and you spend that on just looking at, dealing with small crimes, well, you're not spending those resources on looking for terrorists, and something big might happen, like another Cerberus attack. Both sides have legitimacies. However, in a place like the Citadel, I would believe it's important to keep law and order the same exact as always, because it gives people consistency, and it allows people to, it gives the facade that things aren't as bad as they are, which can be a benefit and a detriment depending on how you view that one. I'm not going to get into that. I do think that the concept of just sitting there, like, not just sitting there, but being able to show the strong front, show that even now with the war going on, we can still, we still are keeping the peace. No one's gonna go insane. We're not gonna have, we're not gonna let domestic abuse or bar fights or whatever small misdemeanors go, unpunished. There's still gonna be punishments for those who break the law. Now, if, say, they make certain activities temporarily not illegal, like, say, drugs or something, I mean, at that point, anyone who's using drugs, so if something temporarily gets turned off from a misdemeanor, say for, until the war's over, this thing, and this thing is no longer a crime. Well, yeah, I see that. But until then, yeah, you should be enforcing the law as
Everyone
is.
on the Citadel knows we're at war now. You have to show them that C-Sec is still in control. They need that security.
Yep.
The commander's right. We need people coming into work every day. We need things to keep running. Otherwise, today's bar fight could be tomorrow's street riot.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Just feels so damn petty right now.
I can understand that. I can, as specifically quoted, I can empathize with that.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Maybe these heating stabilizer schematics could help.
Ooh, I just had a big
It's
jump
amazing.
and dropped
The
frames.
colonists, my sister, will be most pleased. Thank you. I am in your debt.
I just lost like 400 frames right there for all of a sudden.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
Look, the asshole's in custody now. Killing him won't bring anyone back.
It's about justice. The man is a traitor and a murderer. You saw what he did to your wife, to my husband.
And didn't bat an eyelash. He's evil.
What's going on here?
I'm in position at C-Sec. Draw them away, and I'll move in and make the kill.
Don't answer that.
Commander Shepard. Guess I know what happened to my backup.
Excuse me?
Come on. I'm in C-Sec in civilian gear with a weapon. I know what I'm made. Just let me explain. Captain Aaron Summers, Alliance Marines, retired.
Captain Summers?
There's a prisoner here. C-Sec officer who helped Cerberus. C-Sec caught him when you stopped the coup. Now he's offering them intel on Cerberus to get a better deal.
Why are you telling me this?
Because he doesn't deserve a better deal. He killed people during the coup, good people. And he's former Alliance, like us. Way I figure it, he's our problem to fix.
Get Paragon,
If
bitch.
you gun that man down, you're dishonoring the uniform just as much as he did.
Like hell I am.
I don't like plea bargains any more than you do. But the intel we get will save lives.
Says who?
Our superiors. The people we swore to serve and trust, Captain Summers.
Yes, Commander. Sorry, Commander. I'll shut it down. Thanks.
The clutch is stabilized? Really? That is wonderful news, my sister. You wish to name the first hatch after the one who helped us? I think that's a wonderful idea.
There's gonna be a lot of Shepards in the in the galaxy after. Yeah.
If he's a terrorist, he ought to be locked up.
6 bombings. 6. Killed both humans and Batarians.
He bombed his own own people? Why?
He was part of a terror cell. Picked crowded places. Voya, Omega. Doesn't matter to these asshole fanatics who gets blown up.
Alright then. Still don't know where that Volas is that I'm supposed to...
Recognized. Please select a destination.
Let's go to the dock holding areas. I'm just gonna explore the rest of the Citadel before I call it quits for tonight, but this is a long stream.
Bay E24. Emergency civilian
The galaxy needs to understand what these refugees have been through. Can't you let me in?
No.
I only need a couple of hours of footage.
You're not crossing that dock.
What's going on
Wait, aren't you
here?
Commander Shepard? Solek Vast, documentary maker. Please, maybe you can help. I'm trying to document the stories of the refugees coming to the Citadel. Their loss, their sacrifices, their moments of bravery.
Something holding you back?
CSEC won't allow me on the docks. They say I'd be disruptive. But you could catch a few quick shots for me.
There are lots of refugees on the rest of the Citadel.
It won't have the same impact as seeing crowds trapped on the docks. We all need to help each other. I want this documentary to shock people into action.
That's fair.
Good idea. The galaxy should see what these refugees have been through.
Thank you, Commander. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. If you could just take a few shots with your Omni tool in the refugee camp. I'll be here when you're done.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I think we might need a different subject. Yes, that's just what this documentary needs.
Frame rate.
I'm sorry, but that's not quite what I had in mind.
Frame rate. Why are you dying? Nurse.
Thank you, human.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Piercing. High caliber terminus armor.
Thank you for your patronage.
Pressure's okay. No infection so
Can I talk to him?
Only if it's important, Commander. He's hurt bad. Take down the sedative a bit, but hurry. I peg his survival at 50-50.
Are you Gorek?
Go away. Nothing to say.
Not even what a terrorist's doing on the Citadel?
You!
Do I know you?
You.
Every Batarian with someone on Aratot remembers your face.
Yeah.
Planet that got caught in the Alpha Relay explosion.
You butchered a colony, only regret. Don't have the strength to.
I destroyed Aratot's relay to stop the Reapers from pouring through.
Easy for you to claim now that they're here. Don't pretend you have any remorse.
You think I didn't feel guilty? I destroyed a colony.
Yeah, that's...
I've thought about the people who died, about how I couldn't warn them in time. In the end, I didn't have a choice. But I'm sorry, if that means anything.
If you're so remorseful, if you have any real guilt, show some mercy. Unplug this machine. Let me join my family.
Alright. I mean, it's his request, man. It's a photo opportunity. Or not. I think that would be a photo opportunity, just seeing a bunch of people.
Great shot, Commander.
Damn it, I'm telling you, someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers.
Seriously?
No, if I knew who, I'd have had them arrested. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication.
Who the fuck would do that? Come on now.
Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Aria.
There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together.
Are you kidding me?
James.
Are you kidding me? Hey, Commander.
James, enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Try not to lose everything. Those clothes are Alliance property.
Have a little faith, Lola.
I have a little.
Excellent. That will really get people's attention. Thank
Will
you,
it?
Commander. That should be enough footage. Come meet me again when you're able.
Listen, please, we just need more food.
Are you
I can
kidding
give you
me?
the location of some ruins. Prothean ruins, on Gay Hinnom and the Hades Nexus. If you could get past the Reaper patrols, I'm sure you'd find something valuable.
About
It's got to
time.
be worth something. Please, my family is starving. Ah, shit.
Looks like James lost his hand.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting.
Waiting? Waiting for who?
For my parents. They put me on the rescue transport and said to wait for them here. They'll come find me as soon as they can.
Well, I guess this is a safe enough place. Look, if anyone bothers you, let me know. I'll take care of them, okay?
Sure thing, sir. Thanks.
Good to see it. Turin's taking care of them. Any more Megagels? Alright, I guess we'll talk to you. Is there anyone here? No. Okay.
I have your footage.
Thank you, Commander. I'll start editing it right away.
I don't know why the frame rate just dies. Is there another Megagel dispenser somewhere? It's that one. One over here.
I fixed the sabotage.
Oh,
The
there you
Metagel
go.
dispenser should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately. I wish we could have found the bastard responsible for the sabotage. But this is going to save a lot of lives. Thank you.
Woo, level 47. I think level 60 is a max level.
Nice.
About time.
I don't really use tactical cloak, do I? Increases sniper rifle damage. Oh god. Oh god, the Black Widow being... Oh, with the power damage I already have, and then all the other things I add on to it. Okay, what do I have right now? Oh god, why do I... Oh my god. Okay, so the bolus isn't here. What the fuck is that bolus?
I don't believe it.
He's not on the Presidium Common. He's not on the Presidium Embassies. He's not on the docks. He's not in what the... Is he on the... He wouldn't be in the DU-24 dock, would he?
Spectre status recognized. Please
Why would
select
he
a
be in...
destination.
I don't think he would be in Purgatory.
Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
Grimly, you do not understand. The code of the ancients is the collected wisdom of our people.
lost when Dakuna fell. Without it, we lack the guidance we need. With certainty, we need the wisdom of our ancestors in these trying times.
Alright then.
How's the head?
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
Good. When I heard you were injured.
It was stupid. I should have ducked when that wall came down. Something good has come out of all this, though. Got new equipment. Sent me a set of Vortex armor. Man, summoning supply sure messed that one up.
Oh, I've heard those are pretty good.
It's great. I'd only be safer inside a tank. It's why Vortex gear costs more than I make in a year.
No, the problem is that our people are terrible at making war. The library at Asha had sacred texts on the ways of the Huntress. The Defined works on the art of battle. But the Nimbus Buster has already fallen, and our people are here dancing instead of fighting.
Oh, Jack?
Ugh, this sucks. What have you got there? Duty roster for the students.
Oh.
It's what I do for fun now. They've got us spread out across Alliance units. Reinforcing barriers, modding ammo, that kind of thing. How are they holding up?
Sounds like a fun time.
They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave. Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you. Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine. Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on. Yeah. Maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork. Speaking of which, thanks.
Yeah,
My
no
guys
problem.
are handling the support stuff well. Still see some action, but they're not on the front lines. They've saved a lot of lives.
We need all the lives we
It'd be
can
a hell
save
of
at this
a lot
point.
more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. 'Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard. Come on. What? The duty rosters can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave.
Let's get white girl wasted. Why does it look like I have a shit in my pants? That or Fem Shepard just has a thick ass.
Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
Oh! Separate shuffle. I still have way too much energy for it being 120.
Yeah, this place is so clean it squeaks. Anyhow, thanks for the drink. But why'd you drag me out here?
You, still got that merchant freighter?
Yeah,
Looking for work?
might as well. What you got?
Oh, you're not gonna tell me? Oh, hello. Oh, hello,
I'm
Edie.
curious. What material is your face made from? The surface is a flexible biomimetic nanomaterial over a metallic skull. The skin uses shear thickening technology to help protect the central processing unit in the head. If the skin is struck or shot, it solidifies to absorb the impact. It also is capable of limited self-healing.
And what about the hair?
It is of similar construction. For defense, I have set it to cohere into a solid piece. However, for infiltration purposes, it can be parted into individual strands. If it has recently been exposed to water, I generally can't do a thing with it. If I'm not needed to answer an inquiry, I would like some time alone.
So, just like normal hair. Sup, Joker?
Look at this! All it took was a Cerberus attack on the Citadel to get folks around here to pay attention to the war.
How's this any different from normal?
Can't you see the desperation? This isn't happy dancing. This is forget my problems dancing. Look at the arms. If a guy waves his arms like that, he's worrying about a lot more than looking stupid on the dance floor.
That's surprisingly observant.
I've had time to watch a lot of dancing from the sidelines. Speaking of which...
Dancing?
Watching from the sidelines.
Oh.
What do you think about me and Edie?
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Why not?
Because I could break a bone just from some light over-the-clothes action?
It's always a risk. But then so are the Reapers.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on dating Harbinger.
You know what I mean. If we all ended up dead this time tomorrow, what would you regret?
Getting a shattered pelvis. And a broken heart. Such a stupid idea.
If you could be out there right now on the dance floor, would you be waving your arms?
Yeah.
Sounds like you got bigger things to worry about than looking stupid.
Yeah, guess I do. Now, if you'll excuse me...
I was gonna say... Oh, there we go.
Haven't broken anything yet. That's a start. Haven't broken anything yet. That's a start.
Go, Joker. Okay, I must have missed the bolus. I don't know where he would be, though.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment.
This is like the only place I haven't checked, but why would he be at the... Why would he be here?
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere. You'll be expected to maintain full survival gear. Any questions?
Are we playing security, Sergeant Ullenby?
No, Private. We are not.
Friend in security at Sonax, and there was definitely Prothean tech on Garvug. I know the Valhallan threshold is Reaper territory now, but Prothean tech could help the Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm aware this is an unsecured channel. Yes. Understood. Thank you, ma'am.
Where the fuck is this Volus? Where? Oh my god. This is becoming a longer stream than I thought it was gonna be. It has to be here. It has to be on the embassies. I remember it being... I remember talking during the embassies. It's not you, right?
I filled out all the forms you requested and jumped through every hoop. I don't even know where Nyota is, and I'm gonna be deployed soon, too. Everyone's been called back to active duty since Earth was attacked.
I understand, but...
I can't leave my daughter here alone! I need to send her back to Thessia, to her family!
These things are very complicated, and usually take a very long time. It's even worse with everything going on right now. I'm very sorry. If you can't accept a fostering by proxy until her file is processed, there's nothing more I can do.
Is he over here? No.
This is a problem, boss. Cerberus has changed their ciphers, and our code breakers aren't getting anywhere at the moment. I've got our best teams working in shifts on it, but ensuring Citadel systems integrity is just gonna take time. If we can get some of their field encryption tools, maybe sample ciphers. I understand. Keep trying.
Where the fuck is this Volus? Oh, medical supplies originally meant for occupied zones have been rerouted to Council because the Reaper invasion has made it impossible. These supplies are currently in lockdown on docks but can be released to Morta Hospital. CSEC has filled requests for civilian civilian militia to defend Citadel in the case of another attack. Many C-Sect officers believe that a militia would benefit the station's state readiness and improve morale, but they lack funds and clearance with the program. Spectre authorization would allow C-Sect to begin training civilian volunteers using normally allocated to executive bonuses. Yes! It's for financial reporters for the top embassy acts only, according to the financial estimates from the first Irune Investment Trust division of Alcros Combine. The Citadel races cannot sustain the cost of the war effort for more than 1 year. Although military spending has stimulated certain market sector shortages and rationing in other areas have depressed the financial system, civilian dysentery spending has fallen except in entertainment areas like escapist vids and drinking. First, Irune is borrowing heavily to provide funds for key functions across the Citadel, but if the war does not end within the next galactic financial collapse is inevitable. C-Sect has requested a number of surveillance warrants in an attempt to find evidence that would incriminate service informatives on the Citadel. Public officers have tap public surveillance feeds but do not have legal access to private security feeds. Spectre authorization would allow C-Sect to tap into business feeds without informing civilian agency. Ooh, Veteran patient named Gorik is located in a makeshift clinic in a temporary refugee camp. Okay. Sharing access codes. So, yeah, I'm not gonna authorize the one. I know it's not giving me some war assets, but I'm okay with that. Why am I losing so many frames? Come on now. When did that happen? So I believe in the phrase, those who prefer safety over freedom deserve neither. Yeah.
Welcome back to the human embassy, Commander Shepard. How may I help you?
Okay.
That's it.
Please be...
Fullest, not amazing. I already talked about Fullest. Okay. Is that mission just fucked because of the...
Spectre status. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Is it this guy? No, it was this one.
I recovered the Book of Plenix. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
Earth Clan, this is a priceless gift. Thank you. You may help my people remember themselves.
No problem, man. That's what I do. I'm halfway to get in the Paladin.
Spectre status recognized.
I don't think there's anything else in this journal that I can do right now. Cerberus Ciphers, Dunka. Oh, but I have a shit ton of missions now.
Destination. 1 moment, please.
That's gonna be interesting.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D24.
Stop dropping frames, you son
Have
of a
you
bitch.
discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core, Private Chalavi?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
Cerberus? Cerberus?
They're a problem?
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Give it a week. You could be.
Oop. Hello, Ash.
Commander, we need to talk before you ship out. Things got pretty crazy. I'm trying to go over everything in my head. Make sense of it.
Your bandages were still fresh. How did you end up working with Udina?
You saw me in the hospital. I was going crazy. Felt like I was letting everyone down. When Udina offered to make me a Spectre, I thought it was a chance to do some good.
I couldn't just sit back and watch either.
Yeah. But it sure turned into a mess.
You followed your instincts and kept a clear head.
Doesn't feel that clear-headed now.
We stopped Udina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
Yep.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it. Was he indoctrinated?
It's hard to say.
How do we fight something that can worm its way to your head?
I don't know. But we don't have a choice.
No, we don't. I also wanted to tell you, Hackett offered me a position on his team.
Would you consider
Paragon,
riding us out aboard
bitch.
the Normandy?
You're serious?
We need the best, Williams.
Okay, Commander. I'm in.
Booyah.
Good. Grab your gear.
I'll do that.
And Williams,
Yeah?
keep your gun pointed at the Reapers.
Will do, Commander.
Paragon.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Shield.
Kai Lang.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson, it's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Yeah, no kidding.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
Booyah.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Nice.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border.
Oh,
Hack it
fantastic.
out.
Shepard, do you have a moment?
Always for you, babe.
A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned.
That's not
They
good.
didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command
Oh,
is
God.
hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
It's not Thessia. Messina.
That's crap. Medina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
Yeah, that's not. No joking about that.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting.
Commander, I found something you need to see.
Oh.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now...
Oh, shit.
I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
Yes. I was visiting my family during a university holiday. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
Of course. Oh shit, okay. Admiral Hackett, Commander Shepard, I'm ordering the Normandy into a dry dock on the Citadel for much needed repairs. She's seen a lot of action lately and needs a little TLC. A small army of techs will take care of the details once you arrive, so let's get your crew out of there. You're all on shore leave, that's an order. We need the best of everyone. More thing, Admiral Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over there when you arrive, I heard it's a nice place. Shepard, as promised, this is what we have on Lang. 16. Credentials faked. Terminate system patrol and reconnaissance. Patrol and reconnaissance. Reprimanded for taking medals from dead enemy officers. Sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. Recommend for Systems Alliance Medal of Valor. Kite's Nest. Tactical reconnaissance. Accepted to interplanetary. Competitive. Received N7 designation. Ooh. 20. 4 years he became N7. Jeez. Dishonorable charge and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder. Intel Lang's activities after joining Cerberus is spotty. From what's known, it is the Elusive Man arranged for Lang's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Lang is now believed to be the... getting a wee bit tired. Most trusted agent working as an infiltrator and assassin in cybernetic modifications appear to include Cerberus's Phantom class implants. James. Got time in the near future, nothing critical, just want to chat. Dear Schmall. Cerberus has just ambushed a Turian cruiser full of high-ranked hierarchy officers. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus wouldn't have located that ship without insider info on this. The only other person who knew about the cruiser's position was Volus Ambassador Vin Vorlak. Heard ugly rumor of a bounty on his head. My advisors insist I can't bring these accusations against Vorlak myself. I admit they're right. The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined, and isn't the time for a political crisis that would result. But the security of a fleet's at stake. I ask that you investigate Vorlak in your capacity as a Spectre and find out if he's indeed a Cerberus mole. I forwarded information on his last... Okay, back on the Citadel. Elysium. Evacuation shutter nearly destroyed as an attempt to escape the Reaper-occupied colony. It's reportedly saved after a lone biotic worker intervened. Huh. The shuttle was carrying children who drew high numbers on the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. Their shuttles were saved when the biotic identified by authorities as Aresh Ogdaloop engaged Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Ogdashlu has a history of drug abuse and criminal history and claimed to have survived a Cerberus camp on Preg as a child. Witnesses said he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to fly clear. Oh, is that the guy that was in Jack's room when we went to Nuke, where she grew up as a child? Jack. They're keeping. Let's see. So they the Citadel come by Purgatory. The networks are going wall to wall with coverage of the attacks on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Igna's death. Can I get an hour or so to talk with you about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. If you needed some time alone or don't want to talk about it, just say the word. Okay, well, I was planning on going down to the shuttle bay, maybe upgrading the Black Widow some. Ooh, that's a heavy boy. It's actually a little bit weaker than the harpoon gun, and a bit heavier, well, for now, but it's level 1. Let's see the Hornet. That's the one I unlocked, right? Yeah, Hornet. It's a burst. Yeah. Let's level up the Black Widow a little bit. Delay me getting the Paladin a little bit, but I'm okay with that. Ooh, that's an expensive upgrade, but that's fine. Number 5 is fine. Halfway there. Didn't change that much, to be honest. Could also upgrade the Tempest. Well, it's 5 as high as I can go. Huh. Well, I might as well just upgrade this then. Alright. My guns are literally as light as I can get it right now. 103 compared to 70. Yeah, I mean, Be nice if I could get better lightweight materials for the pistol and for the sniper. Especially the sniper. Is there any spots in the Citadel that sell lightweight material for the sniper? Or did I just miss them or something? Concentration, enhanced scope, weapon damage. Ooh. Recoil system. Sertra. Agile capacity. Sniper rifle, spare clip. Spare clip. That's not what I want. I don't need that. It's already as light as I can pretty much get. Don't need that. Spectre acquisitions. Sniper rifle piercing. That was one of the shoulders. So I lose some headshot damage, but or is at the arms. Regardless, I lose some and get some weapon damage, but lose some headshot damage. Plus, some of these enemies you can't even headshot, so. Since I'm down here.
Hey. Krogan and Turian still friends?
Yep.
For now.
It's just gotta last until this war's over, I guess.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So I'm a Lola, huh?
Yeah, my best friend's sister growing up was Lola. Older sister. Hot. Tough.
Right. I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. Go to his head.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
I thought he said he wanted had something to talk about. Yeah, I know I wasted most of my money and just getting those upgrades, but I think those upgrades are gonna help. Let's see. Might as well just do this too while I'm here.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Do this while I can remember about it.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Get Paragon, bitch.
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thesia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties.
Oh.
Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Looks like you already have. What happens now?
You gave me a good interview, Commander. That's all I need. Tonight.
The camera. Oh, James?
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way. Hey, man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Lola. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not 'cause I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors.
I'm
I had no
sorry?
choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Only you can make that decision, James. But I think you already know the answer.
I'm glad you think so. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
And you got my silence,
Well,
man.
I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Are you flirting with me, Lola? I'm going. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
Alright. Oh my god, seriously? Bitch, why? Okay, fine. No, I'm not going, and this is turning into a 4-hour stream when I meant it to be 2 hours. Oh god. Okay, I'm ending it here. This was a fucking long stream. It's been fun. It would be more fun if I had people chatting and stuff like that, but it's all good. I love interaction, especially when I start ranting and stuff and telling me to shut the fuck up. But, yeah, tomorrow I will be doing another stream. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this again or if I'm going to be doing some Deep Rock Galactic. I might do some Fallout. It kind of depends, honestly. Yeah. We made some decent progress today. And we also got fucking slammed by more. Oh, okay. Those numbers will slowly start going down eventually, hopefully. Be able to get rid of this soon because I think after you do the first, or not the first, Is it the first? It might be the. I think this does. Anyways, after the coup attempt, it's recommended you do the Omega DLC. So I'll probably do some of these things, cut some of these down, and then once I cut these down, then I'll do the Omega DLC, and then I'll work on Percy's Veil. Alright. However, that's gonna be for next time. I don't plan on doing this long of a stream again until I do some type. I've been kind of thinking of setting up some type of 6-hour stream. Just set up some type of random charity or something and do a 6-hour stream and just kind of, see if some people will enjoy that. I like the idea of being able to, because I don't do I don't stream. I haven't set up any tipping stuff for streams or donation stuff because I don't want the money. So I think if people start, people have doing this to be able to have people donate to something would be good. But that's just my opinion. Okay, I need to get some sleep. I'm getting tired and I'm starting to ramble for no reason.